Well, the Lagos state government has now announced the public holiday for civil servants in the state to collect their PVC. And the question would be, how effective would this public holiday be, especially for those who have been having challenges because of their work activities? How effective will these holidays be in helping them to get their PVCs and eventually going out to exercise their franchise on the election days? Mazi Chinedum Obioha is still with us. Mazi, looking at this new invention, or should I say this innovation by the Lagos state government, giving public servants a holiday from Tuesday, that's tomorrow, 24th of January, to the 27th, that's Friday of January. Do you see this as an effective way of making people go out to get their PVCs?
Yeah, thank you once again. I think that goes to say that those in authority listen to us when we come on air to analyze and to make some very informative statements. I had it last week, was on Wednesday or Thursday, and a radio station from Umahia called me, and I said, it's a very good development. It will encourage those who have not collected their own to go. And again, it shows that the government is sincere. Let me not use sincere. The government is serious, and they know the importance of this election. One thing that came to my mind is this. Even I requested on that radio station, I said, I wish and advise and encourage Abia State government to do the same by giving some days off for Abias to go and collect their PVC. Yesterday, thanks be to God, the Abia State government has announced today and tomorrow for those who have not collected their PVC. And they said, if you have not collected their PVC, if you are going for some time you have not collected, report as soon as open. It goes to show that this election is not going to be as usual. It's going to show that this election is no longer where Samson and Bola will go and write result in a hotel. Yes, but it's supposed to show that government has seen the seriousness and importance of this election by asking their people to go. I think what you asked me, one, it will encourage those who have not, and those who would like also not to go. You see it as a normal holidays, resting because from the fuel wahala.
How about the decentralization?
So I think to me, it's a good development, and I want to use this media also to appeal to all the I mean federal government to declare a few days public holidays to enable those who have not collected their own to go. And again, let there be a strong warning to INEC staff, because there are some areas we heard that they are collecting 1,000, they are collecting 2,000, and there are some areas they said your name is not there, and later they say your name is there. So whatever manipulation the INEC officials are doing, enough is enough. All things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Make it available. The federal government should give a strong instruction to INEC to make sure that the PVC is printed, should be made available to anybody that has registered. To me, it's a good development, and I say it again, federal government declares around Thursday, Friday, public holiday to enable them go and collect their PVC. Those are not collected.
But wouldn't that disturb or distort the economic activities? 4 days.
That's Lagos State. That's Lagos State.
Yes.
I'm not calling for 4 days.
Yeah,
Abia has given 2 days.
State.
I'm asking for federal government to give 2 days. Look, like I said, there's no pain. There's no gain without pain. You can't eat it all. You are now saying this election must be credible, must be fair, and must whatever you say. So one of the ways you can make it fair and credible is for people to be able to get their PVs and vote. So forget about whether it's going. Yes, actually, it's going to affect the economy of the states or whatever. But let us endure it. 2 days not. But my worry is Lagos State giving it for 4 days. But they've said it now. They can't revise it back. So, but then there are those who will still not go. There are still those who will not go. Look, it will be very disastrous if Lagos State will now declare 4 days public holidays,
And then
don't forget to public servants. Banks are not there. Oh. Private sectors are not there. Oh. I think you understand what I'm saying. So
okay.
So the issue is this: it will be very, very unfair to the state government after declaring 4 days. You know what they will lose? Then some people will now come back to say, "I was unable to get my PVC." Something's.
But that's even for only those who have registered. If you've not registered,
So why have you not registered before now?
Mazi, even talking
you see, to me, if anybody has not been able to register up to now, he or she is part of the problem to have.
Okay.
And because you cannot sit down, your comfort zone, like my brothers in Igbo land, in those days, they don't vote, they don't register. Even during the census, they don't go out. But look at the problem, look at the totality of number of registered votes in the southeast. So I don't know whether they will still come, but now you see they come out in mass. But then there's a problem. I read somewhere that
we really do not have much time. We'll wrap up with Samson's question before we
you don't want me to go where I'm going.
Wrapping up this conversation,
Yes,
should there be an extension in terms of decentralization of the collection centers? We know at some point INEC brought it down to the ward level, that where you registered you could get your PVCs there, but there was a timeline for that. Now that those who are calling for that timeline to be, you know, in quote, permanent till the election comes near, in terms of rather than going to your local government areas, the polling units rather go there and get your PVCs.
It would have been a good thing, but then if you have not collected this since all this, well, what have you been doing?
Well, we know how the talks of long queues. You talked about the place of bribery. You have to pay before you get to
but then even if you extend it from now till tomorrow,
take it down to the polling units.
Yeah, you take it down to the polling. Look at if you walk into the bank, you want to collect an ATM, you will get it instantly. Why can't they do it that way? I've time and again said, why can't you make it a duty that we can use our national ID card to vote?
Well, that's the place of technology, but I know we're still very far away when it comes to technology. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you so much.
Chinedum Obioha, for the excellent contribution as always.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Samson, it's my pleasure seeing you.
Thank you so much.
We'll take a break now. We'll be back to discuss personal finance with Charles Fakra. Don't go anywhere.